really glad and excited to be here with Still Sunrise, and they're actually here to share with us the experience of singing the covers and making their own music. So, for a start, maybe just can you guys share about how your process of singing the covers, how you actually inject your own elements into it, and then how that gives you the inspiration, or maybe we can move on to how you guys do your own
I
originals.
think for a lot of our covers, we like to show a range in emotions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we usually, even though it's a bit cliched, we usually start off a bit soft, you know, and like a bit more mellow, and then we slowly introduce different layers on top of it to build the sound to a climax, and then we either drop it down or we keep it going from there. You know, so like to show, because like any good story, you start off with like the introduction, and then you build it, and then there's like peaks and like depressions and stuff like that, you know.
Like
so
tension and release.
Yeah, so it's pretty much push and pull. So even with most of the covers that we do, we usually like to start off pretty bare. So either like with one guitar or just the piano, and then slowly we stack it on with like vocals and layers on top of it.
So just curious, would you guys like to maybe demonstrate with one cover that you guys have done recently?
Okay, this song is called Nine Crimes.
Nine Crimes.
Yeah. Me out with the race. This is not what I do. It's the wrong kind of place to be thinking of you. It's the wrong time. If somebody knew, it's a small crime. I got no excuse, and is that alright? Yeah. Give my gun away when it's loaded. Is that alright? Yeah. If you don't shoot it, how I'm supposed to hold it? Is that alright? Yeah. Give my gun away when it's loaded. Is that alright? Is that alright with you?
Awesome.
So that's the first layer,
And then we'll
and we'll just try to like build it up a bit.
leave me out in the way. This is not what I do. It's the wrong kind of place to be cheating on you. It's the wrong time. Pulling me through. It's a small ride, but I got no excuse. And it's alright, yeah. Give my gun away when it's loaded. It's alright, yeah. You don't shoot it, I'm supposed to hold it. It's alright, yeah. Give my gun away when it's loaded. It's alright, with you. Is that alright, yeah. Great. Something like that.
Yeah, something.
Right. So I realize that you guys like to bring out the different layers, bring out the different emotions. When you're writing your own originals, maybe you can share about how all four of you guys, you mentioned in the previous interview that's better with all four of you coming together. Maybe you can share about the process.
Alright, so maybe we can talk about Untitled. That's one of our songs. Maybe
Well,
I'll start.
but at the start, it was I wrote it down on a piece of paper.
Oh.
The lyrics and like basically all the emotions captured on like a brown piece of paper.
Yeah, it's something that's very personal to himself. So
So I kind of just brought it to the band,
Mhm.
and I told them, "Hey guys, this is like what I was feeling." And at that point, they know my story,
Mhm.
like personally, because they're my friends, right?
yeah,
So,
but
like-
he when he came with that piece of the music, we all sat down together, and then he shared what the idea behind the lyrics and the song is, and then
The perspective.
the perspective of the song, and then from there, because like I was playing the guitar for the song, so I tried to come up with the phrasing on the guitar, and then we slowly stack it up
Added
with
layers.
like layers with Chris Johnson plays the violin, and then like the percussive elements and all the stuff.
And then harmonies.
Yeah,
and
even the harmony. So like maybe you want to play like the chorus that's like something like.
Same old faces, same old goals. Where's that serenity? Need more time alone. Where's that remedy? All I want is your sweet touch. Baby, I don't have this from above. Same old faces, same old goals. Where's that serenity?
Yeah, so basically,
Like it slowly stacks like one by one. We kind of see what fits, like what
and
works.
well, for this song in particular, the Glenn wrote most of it, but just the last part.
Yep.
Like when he came came with the song, like it was still it still needed an ending. Like we needed to find a way to end it. So we came together and then we came up with the last part together as a band. And but in the same time, it still ties in with the overall message and like what he felt the song, how the song should flow, and like the message that the song should portray. So like yeah, lyrically like it kind of like fits in nicely because we have we look at it with the same emotion and perception.
I think the most important point to take note is that you have to put yourself like in the shoes of somebody else to be able to understand like how he's feeling, and then make like your own like judgment on it, your own like perspective, and like to make it cohesive. Because at the same time when you're creating a sound, if something doesn't fit, it will sound like it won't fit. Like there's no like you can't fit a size.
Yeah,
into
especially
something,
like with band dynamics and
Yeah.
everything. Like we really like as we're lucky in the sense that four of us are kind of similar in terms of like the way we look at things and the way we feel about things. So it was easy for us to relate to our personal emotions. And I think as a band, like that's very important. That like each member kind of is in sync with everyone else, so that any music that we bring to each other, we'd be able to look at it in the same way. You know?